y'all, and welcome to today's video. I'm excited because I'm just going to be sharing my current favorites with y'all. All the things that I've been reaching for, that I've been loving. Some of these things are new, some of these things are not new at all, but I've been reaching for them over and over and over and over again, and I want to share them with y'all. On my channel, every month, I do a favorites and hate it's video, and that video is usually focused around new products, like new things that have come into my collection that I'm testing and reviewing for y'all. But I wanted to do today's video where I could just focus on like current favorites. Current things I'm using and loving. It doesn't matter if they're new, it doesn't matter if I've had them for forever. It's just going to be all of the favorites. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, all the favorites. We are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today because I upload lots of new content every week. So if you are looking for fun makeup videos, this is the place to be. And I just realized I'm uploading this video on Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. This is like the perfect day to just talk about all the things we love. It doesn't have to be people, it can be stuff. I love all this stuff. So we're going to talk about it all. Let's jump into it. Y'all, let me tell you first, my favorite is that this video is a collab. It is a collab with my beautiful friends Karen Harris and Kara C. We were actually talking about different videos we wanted to do, things like that, and I was like, well, I really want to do a current favorites video. Maybe y'all want to do it with me. And they were both like, yes, let's do it. Let's talk about favorite stuff. So I cannot wait to watch their videos, see what their favorites are. Now you definitely have to check out my friend Kara C. She is so talented with eyeshadows. Y'all will love her channel. Check her out. She does all types of makeup reviews. She even does like some fitness content, gastric bypass type stuff. You're gonna love her. Go check her out. And my friend Karen Harris, make sure you check out her channel where she is doing tan girl friendly reviews. She's testing all the makeup. This girl loves eyeshadow palettes. If you love all the eyeshadow palettes, check out Karen's channel. If you're not new here, you know I love both of those ladies. I'll have their channels linked down below. But let's get into talking about some products. And the first product, look at me. What do you guess is on my eyes? Some of y'all are like, Heather, we already know this is going to be in your favorites. It's what I have on my eyes today, and it is my Oden's Eye Legendary Diversa collaboration palette between Angelica Nyqvist. This is the Hella palette favorite. Now listen, Oden's Eye is awesome. They sent this palette out for review so early. I got this palette, I have had this palette for like 2 weeks now at the time that I'm filming this. I know it just launched yesterday. I'm having to like go to the future and do the math on this. It just launched yesterday. I've had this palette for about 2 weeks. I've played with every shade in this palette, and not only is Angie one of my bestest friends, but she knows makeup. The girl knows makeup and eyeshadows so well. The mattes in here, creamy, pigmented, blendable, buildable. There's so much variety in here. I mean, you look at this, you think, oh, is it a green palette? No, look at the, look. Do I have any green on in my look? No. These shades down here, amazing. Angie knows shimmers, multi-chromes. This is like a duochrome. This is a metallic sparkly black. The greens, gorgeous. This is like a colorful neutral. I know you're like, what is a colorful neutral, Heather? This right here, it's like a green, but it's also like a grungy, earthy, neutral tone. So if you want to do something toned down, you don't want to go for these bright colors, you don't have to. You can go with this, you can go with this. Listen, a multi-chrome to me is always the right choice. The packaging is beautiful. The shadows inside are beautiful. Again, I have worn every single shade on my eyes now. I have 3 looks, I think, up on my channel for y'all using this palette. The packaging is beautiful. Listen, you see the pretty packaging? You see how gorgeous my friend is? I keep this in the sleeve because I do not want to ruin the packaging. This is just too perfect. It's such a favorite for me right now. I love, 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 love it. Okay, let's talk hair things for a little bit. I'm not a hair expert, but I like what I like. I like my hair to look big and voluminous. I want products that do that. I kind of like the undone look. I like to play with different hair stuff, but I'm not an expert by any means. I like to style my hair with my Dyson Airwrap. That's how I blow dry it to get the volume. And then, let me just tell y'all, I saw Tara Lynn use this curling iron, and I have so many hot tools, but I was like, what is that? I have to buy that. This is the Bio, look, you see how big this is? This thing is huge. This is the Bio Iconic curling iron. This is in the larger size. I'll put this size of the barrel down in the description box and I'll link to it. But this is the extra long barrel, and I do not have any curling irons that have this extra long barrel. I am telling you, if you have long hair, this is a game changer. It is a game changer. The first time I used it, I was like, how did I curl my hair that fast? But no, really, how did I curl my hair that fast? Now, I have naturally wavy, frizz-prone hair, so my hair likes the heat. For it to obey and do right, it needs heat. This thing is so good, and because it's long, I can take extra, like, I can use bigger sections, is what I'm trying to say, like more hair, and it just creates such a beautiful curl pattern wave. I use it as a wand, like I'll not clamp the hair, I will clamp the hair, I'll do it all different ways. I'm telling you, since I bought this, I have not picked up another hot tool, and I'm telling you, I have like 2 drawers full. I love testing hair products. This is amazing. Something small, but if you know hot tools, you'll know this is a big deal. The cord swivels, so with me when I'm curling my hair and I'm like twisting the wand, it's not getting in a knot because as I'm twisting, it's twisting too, so it's not all tangling up. It's the little things, I tell you, that make a big difference. I like that there's a heat control here, so you can pick your temp from 250 to 430. The clamp is very nice. It's just a very, very good curling iron. It's kind of pricey. I think it was around $130. If you get it at Ulta, you can use a coupon, but man, is this a favorite. Okay, I've got some more hair products to share with you. The first thing is, like, listen, if you take nothing else from this video but this recommendation, this is how I'm getting the volume and the texture in my hair. I love texture to my hair. This is Sexy Hair Texture Sexy Hair Sunny Vibes Texturizing Spray Gel. This is amazing. Don't let spray gel turn you off and scare you. It's giving me that texture and it's giving me hold. So how I sleep at night, I would say my hair is oily. Like, I have an oily scalp, I have oily skin. I wash my hair usually every 3 days, so about twice a week. What I do at night is I wrap my hair like on top of my head and I put a little clip in to hold it very, very loosely. Get up the next day after I've styled it, curled it. Like, for me, this is second day hair. I washed my hair yesterday, brush it out. I still have texture and a little bit of hold in my hair from this. It just feels so moldable, so movable. It doesn't let my hair go flat. So I'll take this and I'll just kind of spray it all like this. I'll maybe flip my head upside down, just kind of like zhuzh it up, and it is amazing. This product, this is probably half full. I ordered another one because I was like, I can't be without this. Like, I can't be without this. From that same line, I ordered this at the same time. I like the gel better, and I tried to use this the same way as the gel. This is the Texture Surfer Girl Dry Texturizing Spray. And while it does look good in the hair, what I love this for is at the roots. Not like a dry shampoo, but just to give some hold and volume. And if you like to wear cute high ponytails, something like that, spraying this at the roots and letting it like really buff up your hair here can make your ponytail like just a little bit bulkier, which I really like. And then you can kind of sleek away any flyaways. It's just so good for like adding texture under here. I love it. But I also, I'm telling y'all, this is the time for me to talk about hair products because I've come across so many winners in the past 6 weeks or so. This is a dry shampoo. Now let me tell you, I try not to use dry shampoo all the time because I don't want it to clog up on my scalp, but I also have oily hair and I don't want to wash my hair all the time. So I need dry shampoo some days. I have dark hair. Like you can see, I have dark hair. I don't want a white cast. I'm fine with if there's a white cast that I can rub away and then it goes away and you don't see it anymore. This I wanted to try because I heard so many people say it makes your hair feel clean. Now to me, dry shampoo always gave me texture and it absorbed the oil, but it never felt clean. Like I could feel like I had it in my hair. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. It says, actually cleans hair, adds softness and shine. And I'm like, you're pricey. This thing is like 30 bucks. I'm like, do I really want to spend that on dry shampoo when my Not Your Mother's that's $5 works just as well? You can't feel this in your hair. Listen, dry shampoo lovers, if you're used to feeling that grit in your hair, you don't have that with this, which I like because I would prefer to add texture in later. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be using my Batiste and things like that, but if you're looking for a really good dry shampoo, something that can just extend your wash days, check this out. It's very interesting because I've never tried a product that I couldn't like just feel it in my hair. What I do is I'll section my hair off and I'll spray it, giving a little bit extra to where I get oily the most. Like usually right back here at the crown of my head, I get super oily and right in here. And then I'll just kind of spray it through the rest. I'll let it set for 2 or 3 minutes and then I'll kind of run my fingers through my scalp, brush my hair, and I can't feel this product in my hair, but it looks better. And then I can go in and I can go add the texture that I want to add. I'm telling y'all, these hair products, I'm never going to tell you you need anything. I'm never going to tell you to go buy anything. No, but I'm telling you these are my must-haves. Okay, let's switch gears for a second and talk about some makeup. And I actually have an older item that I want to talk to y'all about. This is like a rediscovered favorite. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. I have the shade medium and I've just been reaching for this every single time I do my makeup and I've hit pan. Like, do y'all see how much pan is in here? I just pulled it out one day. I was doing like a little shop my stash, looking through, cleaning up, and I was like, oh, I need to pull this out. I need to use it more. And I have been using it every time I do my makeup for probably the last month. It's just so good. It's not thick. It blends easily, and then when it blends, it does kind of set down so it doesn't feel sticky. It's very easy to blend. It doesn't dry too quick. I feel like I can get a seamless blend whether I use a brush or a sponge. So I've been reaching for this a ton. Like I said, I wanted to do this video because I don't always just want to talk about the new. I have this and I'm like, you know, this is a current favorite. This is not a new product. It's not even a new product to my collection, but it's something I'm using almost daily. And I want to spotlight really great products that I'm still consistently using. This is definitely one of those. Like, it's just so good. Okay, let me tell you the brush I've been using to apply that bronzer with. Like I said, you can use a brush, a sponge, it doesn't matter. But I have a few brushes, like face brushes, that I've been using so much lately that I want to tell y'all about. This is the Sigma F76 Chiseled Cheek. This has been the go-to cream bronzer blush. I just feel like there's something about the shape and the way it fits. I don't really contour. I like to use a bronze, okay? So I bronze up, whether I'm bronzing here, my nose, my forehead, my cheeks. This brush is so nice. It washes so well. It feels so soft. No matter the foundation or concealer or primer or whatever else I may have on my face, before I go in with my cream bronzer, this brush doesn't really move it around. It doesn't disturb it. It's just soft enough that it doesn't move other products around, but firm enough that it blends the cream bronzer in, if that makes sense. I don't feel like, do you ever have a brush that's so soft and flimsy that you're like, okay, this isn't doing anything? Whereas you have sometimes a brush that's too stiff that you're like, oh gosh, like I just scratched through my face. This is the perfect brush. I'm reaching for it constantly for my cream bronzer, and when it's dirty and needs to be washed, I'm like kicking myself that I didn't wash it. Okay, in that same line is the Sigma F44 Powder Sculpt. This is what I've been using for my powder bronzers. I love this shape. You can kind of turn it on its side and use it like this if you want to. You can use it like this if you really want to go crazy and bronze. It's so nice. This one and the other brush, I've washed them, I've used them, I've washed them, I've used them, and they stay so nice. They keep their shape so well. The product washes well off of them. And I have this one too from Lunar Beauty that I've been loving. This one for my Dior Powder No Powder specifically, but I've used it with other powders too. It's very dense, and I like to just go over top of my face, maybe kind of buff like a finishing powder. It's really nice. This is the LBF2. I found myself with these three brushes and the cream one I just showed you, constantly washing them, constantly using them. When they're too dirty to use, I kind of get a towel, try to wipe them off, use another product I'm going to talk about. I'm reaching for these more than my other brushes right now. Okay, along those same lines, and I talked about this recently, but I have to mention again, is my IT Brush Bath Purifying Brush Cleaner. Instant, quick drying, skin loving. You can see I've used a ton since I got this. This is not a replacement for washing my brushes, like with brush cleaner, water, letting them dry. This is for that spot treatment. I use this brush, it's got pigment on it. I want to use it again. I'll spray it with this and rub it on a little towel. It's good to go. I actually used this today for this eye look because with Angie's Odin's Eye palette, where did I set that? Listen, I'm telling y'all, I'm filming this and I'm setting stuff down and I'm like not even knowing where I put stuff. Like I don't even know where I set her palette up. Did I stick it in a drawer? Where is it? Anyways, I went in with this pink shade, and I wanted to use the same brush to do this deep like plum color, so I just took the brush, sprayed a little of this, rubbed it off on a towel, and boom, I was ready to use it in the plum color. I'm loving this. I didn't know how much I would love a product like that until I had it, and now I'm using it consistently, and that's what this video is all about, right? Current favorites. I've got to talk about Plain Jane Remastered. Y'all are probably sick of hearing me talk about this palette. This is from Adept Cosmetics. I'm telling you, I'm reaching for this palette so much. I use this as a companion palette to other palettes. I've used it in combination with Angie and Odin's Eye palette. I just really enjoy pulling this out, going in with mattes from something else, even shimmers from something else, and going into one or two of these special shades. You've got multi-chromes in here, you've got shimmers in here, you've got topper shades in here. It's a palette full of special shades. It's got lots of colors. We've got a neutral in here. If I had to pick a favorite shade, don't call me boring, but I really like this ACI 3 shade. I love the new formula that Adept has. I'm reaching for this a lot. It's definitely one of my most used makeup products in my collection right now because I find myself giving an excuse to use it every time I sit down. I'm like, this look could just use a little bit of the Plain Jane Remastered, and I'll pull it out, whether it's for a lid shade or just to accentuate something. I'm loving this packaging. I'm loving everything about this new Adept formula. Such a favorite. Okay, should I tell you about a skincare favorite? This is the Fenty Skin Pre-Show Glow Instant Retexturizing Treatment. Now, a little of this goes a long way. I use this about once or twice a week. You take this little bottle and you put it on a cloth. The cloth came with it, but mine is dirty. It's actually in the laundry. I need to wash it. But in the mornings, I'll take this and I'll just buff it onto my skin, and it does that. It just kind of gives you a little bit smoother skin. It takes away a bit of that texture, and it just kind of gives you that little bit of glow to where if you're ready to get glam, if you're going on a date night, a girls' night, a friend's night, whatever, and you just want a little bit of extra something, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this about twice a week in the morning, just kind of buffing it on my skin, rinsing it off, then going in with my skincare, and I've loved it for that. It's just so beautiful. It's definitely for texture. It just kind of buffs all that kind of extra dead skin away, and I love it for that. It's such a favorite. A little bit goes a long way. You just need a tiny little drop of this, so I like that too, because I feel like for the price, you get what you pay for, because I'm going to be able to use this so long before I have to replace it. And listen, we love a value. Lashes. I have been getting back into lashes, I would say the past few months or so, but one pair stands above the rest. Lashes above the rest, if you will. It's what I'm wearing today. It's the Iconic Lights, and I have a backup pair. I've already had to get rid of like 2 pairs of these. You can wear them like 20 times. I just clean the band off. They can be applied. I love these lashes. I'm going to have 2 pair of these on me at all times. Don't worry. I can't be without these. House of Lashes Iconic Light. They're not super expensive either. I want to say they're $12 at Ulta. Again, it's what I have on now, and I feel like for how long they last, how many uses I can get out of them, I feel like the price is a good price point. I love them. I just love that they're long out here, they're short in here, and they're very long. So if you're like me and you have a lot of lid space, they're long. Look how high up they come. A lot of lashes aren't very long, and these are just like perfect to me. Okay, this is a new product, new to me. So many people told me I had to have this Patrick Ta Brow Gel, and then I saw my friend Angie use it, and I was like, fine, I'm gonna buy it. Everybody loves it. My friend Katie was like, Heather, test this out. This is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. I have so many brow gels I love. I've talked to y'all about so many different brow gels that I love. This is better than every single one. I'm sorry if it hurts to hear it, because I've mentioned some favorite brow products. This is the best. This goes, let me tell you why. First of all, the brush. I can't even put it in my brows because they're in place. They're down, okay? You push this, you push this through your brows and it dries so fast. I love that. Have you ever done your brows and your brow gel is just like not drying, and meanwhile your hair is like falling to your face and you're like pulling it out of your brow hair and you're like, I need my brow hair to dry. This dries seriously in like less than 10 seconds and your brows stay. I was trying on clothes recently. I was putting tops on, off, you know, for my vacation coming up. I was like, let me pull out my summer clothes. Let me see what fits. Let me see what I want to take. And a lot of times when I'm like pulling shirts over my head, my brows will be like this way, that way, this way, this, like they got their own mind. They stayed in place. And I was like, huh. What kind of magic did Patrick Ta bottle up? But it is a brow lamination. I mean, they're staying. They're not moving. I didn't pay to have them laminated, but I bought the Patrick Ta Brow Gel, and they look laminated, and I'm here for it. I've got a couple of highlighters to share with you. I'm wearing 2 highlights today. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Bridgerton Incandescent Gold 002 highlighter. First of all, beautiful. And I've talked to y'all about how much I love this. But I don't think you understand that I love this so much. See, it makes me want to sing. I love it that much. It's so beautiful. I have this on today, It's the first highlighter I have on, and I have it brought down a little bit lower. Something about this formula, this shade on my skin, I'm loving. She has a more gold, like a more yellow gold that would suit probably other skin tones. This for me, amazing. The formula, the imprint, the packaging, everything about this, it just looks so glowy, and I'm here for it. It has a little bit of shimmer, which I feel like gives me that wet skin look. Like, oh my gosh, did she just get out of the ocean? Is her skin wet? Is she sweaty, but in a good way? Or is it a highlight? It's a highlight, and it's beautiful. And I have this on today. I have this on I have that on under my Kaleidos Gifted highlighter. This is a multi-chrome highlighter. I do have a video swatching this, everything, so you can see the multi-chrome. But in the pan, it looks white, purple, pink, and then you're like, but is it green? I have this as my inner corner highlight today. I have it down my nose, and then I put the Pat McGrath down, and then I have this Gifted highlighter about from here to here, so kind of in the back part of my cheekbone. I've been loving this. This is such a fun highlight. I'm reaching for it a ton just for the inner corner, but then I love putting it on the face too because it's just a little bit special, and because of this pinky purple tone that does shift to green, but the pinky purple part of it layers so well over any blush that I reach for that I'm just enjoying it so much. There's something really special about this. I mean, I love Kaleidos as a brand. They make some of my favorite products. I like this tin packaging, but somehow they managed to give like the prettiest multi-chrome highlighter. It does have sparkle in it, so if you don't like sparkle, you won't like this. I love me some sparkle. I think it looks wet on the face, and I love it. Alright, y'all, that is all the favorites that I have today. I would love to know what your favorite products are right now, kind of your current favorites. They can be old. I mean, this launched years ago. This has been in my collection years ago. They can be new, something like whatever you're just like, you know what? Tell me what you're reaching for day after day after day. What's making you happy when you reach for it? Is it like me with the plain Jane? Like, it makes me happy every time I reach for it. I would love to know, what are you loving right now? Definitely check out Karen Harris and Kara C. I want to tell them both, thank you so much for collabing with me. Thank y'all so much for being my friend. I love y'all both so much, but you already knew that. So I'm just going to tell y'all watching the video, go check out their channel. I can't wait to see what they mentioned as favorites, because I know some of the things, like they've told me, but I don't know everything, so I can't wait to watch their videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an awesome Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm so thankful for you. I'm so happy you're here, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.